Hello, hi, this is not an ideal setup, but never mind, we're in my car because there's nowhere to film at home. Anyway, so I'm taking the ration challenge again this year. I took it last year and it was awful, I hated it. I vowed never to eat rice again, but here we are. So, for those that don't know, it's a week where I live off the rations that a refugee would get in a typical Syrian refugee camp, and it's run by Concern Worldwide, which are a charity, and all the money raised goes back straight to the refugees. So I thought I'd show you what is in my box. One second. The car's not the ideal place to do this, is it really? She didn't bring scissors. Oh, car key. Car key will do it. If you want to see what I ate last year, although there's really no point, I promise you it was mostly rice. I'm going to try and mix it up a bit this year and do some actual recipes, because the mundanity is definitely... Mundanity? Is that even a word? I don't think it is. The repetition of meals is what gets to you. I mean, it's definitely not... Oh, there we go. It's definitely not nutritionally complete. You have no fresh vegetables or fruit or anything like that. So that really gets to you. But the thing that bothered me was just the same thing day in, day out. Okay, here we go. Woo! This is my food for the week. Not this week actually, it's the... can't even remember what date I'm doing it. Where's the poster gone? This is a very professional video. That's not bloody on there. I think it's the 13th of June. So the week 13th of June, 7 days. This is my food. So, let's take you through it. We have 1 can of kidney beans. Different brand from last year. We have some red lentils, and there are 170 grams in this packet. So, and it says here serving size 100 grams, so it's less than 2 servings in there. But what I did last year was I soaked them. So you have to soak these and then you have to eat them within 3 days or something, I think. I can't remember. Lentils and beans go fuzzy, don't they? Fizzy? Fizzy. Anyway, what I did last year was I split them out into, I think, half and half. So I soaked one for the first half of the week and then had the rest the second half of the week. I have 85 grams of dried chickpeas, which is like this. Again, I did the same with the lentils. Soaked half for the first half of the week, half for the second half of the week. Again, serving size here says 100 grams, so this isn't even a full serving size. Then we have 420 grams of white long grain rice. Ooh. Again, serving size 100 grams, so 4 servings here. But you also get, if I remember correctly, let me look in my box here. There you go, you get extra. You can buy yourself another 1.5 kilos of rice. Which, let me tell you, I did not get through all of the rice last year because it got to a point I could not eat any more rice. And that's an extremely privileged thing to say, is that I got so bored of rice I just didn't eat it. But I imagine, you know, if you're a refugee in a camp, it doesn't matter how bored you are or something, you're going to eat it, aren't you? So I also get to buy 330 ml of vegetable oil. This is another thing I didn't finish. It's because I generally don't use a lot of oil in my cooking. So to me, this seemed like a lot, but actually, in terms of if you were eating this all the time, it's important because it provides some fats that you're not getting anywhere else really. And then I also get to buy 400 grams of just plain flour. And what I use this for mostly is like thin pancakes, crepes, which are just water and flour, which I continue to eat those all throughout the year. I never really ate pancakes until I did this challenge last year. And also I tried making flatbreads, again, water, flour, and just frying it up in a pan. And there's also, I think they've forgotten to put the token in, but it's fine. So usually this box would also come with 120 grams of tin sardines. I'm vegan, so for the purpose of this experiment, I don't get the sardines, and that's fine. Honestly, I couldn't say. If I was in a refugee camp, maybe I would get so desperate I would eat sardines. I don't know. I can't imagine a world where I would. But then that's because I'm lucky enough never to have been that starving. Anyway, so what they let you do for this challenge is you replace the sardines with 120 grams of tofu. And for the vegans out there, for context, you know the boxes of tofu, the dried pressed one or whatever, that's half that pack for the week, and I could finish that pack in one go on a normal day. So yeah, that's context. And that's it. That's what I'll be eating for 7 days in about 3 weeks time. I'll post some more updates as I do it, but if you want to sponsor me, I will include a link underneath this video, wherever I've put this video, if we've managed to actually save it. And yeah, just give what you can. If it's £5, that will help. There's a little, bear with, in here somewhere it shows you what that money translates to in accounts. There's loads of information here. I'll probably do another video at some point explaining, you know, a bit more about where this is going and why it's worth doing. Skip to the end. Anywhere. Oh, I've paused this stuff, haven't I, really? Nope. Anyway, point being, I think £14, if you sponsor £14, that's enough for one refugee to have rations for 1 month. I mean, how sick is that? If you think, I can spend £14 in the supermarket just after work picking up random crap, that's their food for a month. So if you can sponsor a fiver, £14, excellent. If you want to give me more, brilliant. My aim this year is 450 something, which feeds 3 refugees for a year, I believe. I will clarify that in my next update. But yeah, I've gone for a slightly higher target than last year because I did pretty well last year and I was really happy with that. I'm part of the V-Gang fundraising team again. We raised over 30 grand last year, I think it was. So they're a great group of people and like super on it with organisation. It's shocking to me that I'm part of it. So yeah, I really want to raise as much as I can for those guys as well because they put so much hard work into this every year. And yeah, I will be back with more, but sponsor me and take the challenge if you want. There's still time to register, I think. Yeah. So thank you, and I will see you soon.